Hi William, Steve Judge here. I felt compelled to do a video for you, and thank you very much for connecting with me on LinkedIn. Thank you for your feedback, saying that you found that my profile was inspiring, and also the website as well. So thank you for that, and thank you for passing all my details on to your line manager, and hopefully they'll take them to the leaders meeting so they can discuss. An inspiring person in the Sheffield area. Yes, that is me. That is what I do, and I think I'd be ideal to speak at your conference. I've done lots of gigs. We call them gigs like this at schools, academies. Can't get the words out. Colleges and universities. Things like places like Derby, Huddersfield, Doncaster, Dronfield. South Yorkshire, Derby, Nottingham as well, rest of England as well, but around this area I've done a lot, so it'd be ideal. And so the first thing I really need is the date. Have you got the date for the conference? Because I'm presuming it's going to be September when the new year starts, academic year, and I'm getting really busy in September, so I really want to do this gig. So if you could let me know the date, and then I'll give you my phone number, because I think it would be good for us to chat. Now, I believe that I'd be ideal for this conference. You know, when people come back after a break, they have lots of goals, of course they do, and but they just need a little bit of inspiration and motivation, and that's what they will get from listening to me and listening to my story. Now, I presume you've done some research on me, so you know my story, but yeah, it goes from a near-fatal car accident, so from wheelchair to growing my leg back. But again, it was about the messages that I learned along that way, and the main one being, you know, having the goal, being focused on the goal, but not letting barriers get in my way, not leaning on excuses, seeing those barriers as excuses, and instead of turning those excuses into challenges. So all through rehabilitation, the physio, that brought me through to the stage of getting back to normal. I'm hesitating because there is no such thing as normal. It's a big message that I talk about. That was my drive, but I realised that normal doesn't exist, and I always explain that to the students and my audience, that you've got to think about who you are, think about what you can do rather than what you can't do. So I use all the messages that I learned of that to get into the sport of power triathlon, swimming, cycling, running, not leaning on my excuses, turning them into challenges, becoming British, European, and eventually 2 times world champion. So I'm now using all those messages in my business as an entrepreneur, as an international motivational speaker, and this is what I want to, and this is what I will share on the stage. You know, I'm still setting goals. I've recently just written my autobiography and released that, so that's something that I'm very proud of at the moment, and I would, of course, bring some copies of that along to the conference. But the audience, the teachers, will get so much inspiration from hearing my journey, but they'll also be pumped up. They'll be like, by the time they're finished, because I very much ask for audience participation and interaction, so get them to think about what their goals are. But throughout my journey, my talk, I'll give them the tools so that they obviously they know what their goals are, but how are they going to reach them? How are they going to achieve them in this new academic year? And this is the message that I will give them. So it'll be really good. Your audience will leave the conference feeling hyped, inspired, motivated, and ready to not lean on their excuses and to go out there. And this is why I want to be part of it. Obviously, it's very local. I live in Sheffield. I just live on the outskirts of Sheffield in Eckington. So by all means, let's have a phone call if you want to have a meet up and chat. And I think it'd be really good because I think there's other possibilities here as well. I'm not just a speaker, but I also do goal setting workshops as well, or other workshops, speaker workshops. This is either for the teachers or for the students. So I do a lot of these workshops within schools and academies. It's about finding the best in them, giving them the confidence so that they can go on and find out what they want. You know, when I left school, I worked down the coal pits of Yorkshire. So I've been there and I've progressed. I worked in construction and health and safety. And, you know, I had a very much a growth mindset. I think it's very much about being focused on what goals are out there. But more than that, it's about grabbing opportunities. Because I believe that there's opportunities everywhere. And it's about seeing them, it's about hearing them, possibly even smelling them, and then doing something about it and grabbing hold of them with both hands. So this is what I want to express, not just to your teachers, but to the students in the area as well. So if you can give me that opportunity, that would be awesome. So I'm babbling on a bit, throat's getting a bit croaky, so I'm going to go now. Please get the date over to me as soon as you can, and I'll put my phone number on the message as well, and maybe we can have a chat on the phone and maybe even meet up. So take care. Thank you very much for connecting. Hopefully this video will make sense, and by all means pass it on to your line manager, and hopefully we'll get to meet sometime, and hopefully we'll get to collaborate sometime with some work. Okay, see you later. Cheers, bye.